Hello, it's me.
And we are back. Yeah, we're back. And what to do? No, actually, no. We are back. Yes, the funny podcast is back. It's more bizarre and it's more real this time because we are doing this with the support of India Film Project Podcast Lab and Anchor by Spotify. So, yes, it's serious shit now, and we're gonna do the best for it. And it's going to be brilliant because we have a brilliant season lined up. In up until now we were only uh, doing it in a little casual way. Now let's get into a little pro manner. It does not mean that yes, we are not going to be bizarre, it's not going to be absurd. I'm not going to be making up who had a lot of fuck ups. And more importantly, I have a new mic. A new mic is all that I wanted because it makes me feel like a professional, even if all my stories are stupid, immature, juvenile because they're all out of my childhood. So, yes, but since I said that this is going to be a serious stuff, this entire season is supposed to be a little serious, it's going to be made in a better manner. I think that it's important for me to take up a serious topic, a topic that is very close to me because I've lived it quite a lot over the last couple of years, and it's just not changing anytime soon, I presume, because I tend to find this happen everywhere. Wherever I've lived in many places, and it tends to happen in that. So I'll just start off by asking you one simple question, a simple question, that is, how do you think we understand the diversity of our country? Don't answer that. Don't even answer it to yourself, because there's never going to be a particularly right answer. It's never going to be acceptable, and it is very dynamic. It changes over time, because I particularly believe this. I genuinely believe this, that I am very lucky to have learned about the social norms of our country, of our different states, the cultural practices on my own. I wasn't influenced, no thanks to Instagram, and it turned out better than what I would have thought of, or what I could have become. Because today, what I am with respect to what is my perspective towards other things, I'm pretty much happier of what I've figured out. Because I remember that living in a cosmopolitan city. Now, cosmopolitan is not just daru. It's not just a woman's magazine. Cosmopolitan practically means that there's a particular point where a lot of people from different cultural background, ethnic background, religious background, they intermingle. They live together in a particular way, creating harmony. ये last वाला part is a different aspect altogether, but let's just keep that aside. People from all parts of the countries were there. I was in a perfect environment to learn about various cultures and practices. Not because it's not true. It's completely bizarre that despite being in a particular society where everything was going to be favorable for me to learn new things, I could not. I could not understand that, because you were getting influenced by people, and the factors were worse than Instagram, because we wanted to understand how people from different parts of the country, they celebrated life, and why did a particular practice come into existence. इंस्टेड ये सब करने के बजाय हम लोगों ने क्या किया, हम लोगों ने बस पूछ लिया कुछ ऐसा जो कि नहीं पूछना चाहिए था. और भाई बिरयानी है. ओ सॉरी, दैट ओके, माय फर्स्ट फक अप ऑफ द सीजन. और भाई ईद है, बिरयानी नहीं खिलाएगा. यस, दैट इज व्हाट आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट. वी ask them questions like this. We ask everyone questions like this. They don't know what is Guru Purab, but they want Khada Prasad. They don't know what is Onam, but they want to eat sadhya. They don't know what exactly happens in Rath Yatra, but they want food. Why I say food? Because who are we kidding? Do you know anything about Odia food? No. So yeah, and regardless, मतलब कुछ भी होना हो, कुछ भी हो जाए, तुम ऐसी ऐसी बातें करोगे, you will find yourself in a point where you are questionable, but you think that you've learned how to respect other cultures, you've redefined the way you've been educated, you know other people cultures, their norms, their practices, and you do something which turns out to be stupid, एंड द अदर पर्सन जिसको तुम इमिटेट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हो, जिसको तुम रिस्पेक्ट देने की बात कर रहे हो, वो भी ऑफेंड हो जाएगा, एंड द एंटायर आर्ग्यूमेंट विल टर्न आउट इनटू बिकमिंग दिस इज नॉट आवर लैंग्वेज, व्हाट आर यू डूइंग. I mean, and that is not just something that I'm saying out of the blue, this is something that I've experienced. When you meet someone in Tamil Nadu, not from Tamil Nadu, in Tamil Nadu, they talk to you in Tamil in the beginning. And then it's justifiable because they did not know. But after a certain point, when they do figure it out, you should at least be accommodating to that. Instead, you start yelling at that, this is Tamil Nadu, you need to know Tamil to talk to people, how will you survive? अरे सर्वाइवल इंस्टिंक्ट में बहुत चीज़ें होती हैं. इट्स नॉट जस्ट अबाउट टॉकिंग इन अ पर्टिकुलर लैंग्वेज. जो लोग तमिलनाडु से नहीं है और आज चेन्नई में रहते हैं, उनको नहीं पता कि कैसे सर्वाइव किया जा रहा है. उन्होंने अपना एक डेन और लेयर बना रखा है. नहीं ना, it happens in a particular way. There's more to survival than just speaking a particular language. And this is not just about South. I once went to Punjab. I've been to Punjab a couple of times and the experience is somewhat the same. So I went to Punjab and I was staying at a hotel and I was lobbying with a few people. They were students, young students, and they were all talking in Punjabi. And they wanted to talk to. I mean, most of the people there were from Punjab, so it was easier for them. And there are a couple of people who were not from Punjab, so they did not know Punjabi. And here comes a Sardar boy from Amritsar, and he started talking to me in Punjabi. He started saying things. I started responding to them only on the basis of the context of what was being spoken of. थोड़ा बहुत जोड़ के I made some response in Hindi. I wanted to be very polite because it was a very formal event. So I was talking to the person and I was responding to them in Hindi so that they get the hint that yes, this person does not speak in Punjabi. And that is when they should have understood that yes, okay, I should probably switch to English or Hindi. But they thought for them it was like, for him it was like, okay, this person is responding at least, which means they understand what I'm saying, so let's continue that way. And वो bilingual conferencing चल रही है वहाँ पे. तो चले जा रही है. And I got really pissed by that time कि यार समझ जाना. I don't want to say that I don't speak Punjabi on their face because I thought for me it was something of a rude behavior, so I did not want to do. But you doing the same thing to me, you are trying to be rude to me and you are pushing me to the edge where I could just start yelling at you that no dude, I'm not from Punjab, you need to talk to me in a language that I understand because mera Punjabi teacher was Imran Khan and my syllabus was Bewafa. Do you get that? That is what it is all about. उतने ही एक 3 मिनट के गाने के लिरिक्स के बेसिस पे मैं कितनी पंजाबी बोल सकता हूँ? And would that make any sense? He would have been कहाँ दिल्ली से कैसे आए? I would have been गल मेरी सुन तू मुटियारे, ये बोलूँ मैं? Is this what it is? Because I would have done it if it is. Let me know in the comments. And इन सबसे भी ज़्यादा हरामी पता है कौन होते हैं? We'll go all the way around towards the most common topic to discuss, which is food. सबसे ज़्यादा हरामी लोग होते हैं जो चम्मच से चावल खाने वाले. को डिस करते हैं। या कोई अगर चम्मच से खाना खाता है तो तुम्हें क्या जा रहा है? व्हाट इज योर प्रॉब्लम? आई मीन, वो चम्मच से खा रहा है, उसका मुंह, उसका हाथ, उसका हैंड आई कोऑर्डिनेशन कि हाँ भाई मुंह तक जा रहा है कि नहीं खाना, उसका पेट जो कि तुम्हारा खाने को हजम करेगा। देन वो चम्मच से खाया हाथ से क्या, तुम्हें क्या? बिकॉज दिस इज अगेन समथिंग दैट इज हैपन टू मी। आई एम अ पर्सन जो हाथ से खा सकता है। मैं उड़ीसा से हूँ। मैं आई एम नो पॉलिटिकल इन्फ्लुएंस, बट या आई नो माई हैंड। मैं हाथ से खा सकता हूँ, मैं चम्मच से भी खा सकता हूँ। मेरे लिए जो ज़्यादा हाइजीनिक होगा एट एनी गिवन पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, आई विल पिक अप दैट पर्टिकुलर ऑप्शन, एंड सो आई डिड। एक बार ओणम था, ओणम में सद्या बना था। आई वेंट, आई वॉज ईटिंग, अ मलयाली फ्रेंड ऑफ माइन a lot of things said a lot of things actually, and the crux of the entire conversation was because I was eating with a spoon that day, कि हाथ से खाना होता है, ये सब ऐसे नहीं खाते क्यों, मतलब कि हाथ से खाना ऐसे करके प्रॉपर गोल गोल बना उसको खा। एंड आई न्यू हाउ टू ईट विथ माई हैंड, सो आई वॉज वेरी इरिटेटेड एट दैट पॉइंट, एंड इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर मी टू स्पीक अबाउट इट टुडे। इट्स लाइक अ थार्सिस, क्योंकि अगर मैं स्पून से खाता हूँ तो क्या वो स्टेनलेस स्टील रसम को टच करके टॉक्सिक कर देगा? करेगा क्या? वो एल्यूमिनियम होता है जिसमें खट्टी चीज डालो तो खराब हो जाती है। आई होप यू गेट दैट। I'll keep another episode just to talk about lack of logic in the education system, but that is for another day. But yes, यही तो बात है। तुमने टॉन्ट तो मार दिया, बट डू यू नो वाई? नहीं, तुम्हें बस फोर्स करना है। यू वांट टू शव योर ओन हैंड इन देयर थ्रोट एंड स्टफ देम विद पायसन, दैट इज योर। और होता है यार, ये बहुत लोग करते हैं। तुम सोचते हो कि यू आर गेटिंग साइड ट्रैक, यू आर बीइंग बिकमिंग अ पुश ओवर। क्यों? क्योंकि यू थिंक दैट नॉर्थ इंडियंस टेंड टू डिस्क्रिमिनेट अगेंस्ट यू। वी डोंट। We tend to do this because when North Indians go to South India, they are shoved with the fact that you need to know our language. It's true. Not generalizing, but it is true. A lot of times this happens. When North Indians go to South, you try to teach them your culture in a very toxic manner, in a very hostile manner, and that is why things go down south. Quite literally this time. And when you go to North India, they remember. They also try to emphasize on the same thing that, hey, we eat chole bhature here for breakfast. If you can't handle it, go back to your place. यही होता है ना। हम आज तक इतने सालों से हम लोग बोलते हैं कि हाँ कि कुछ भी हो जाए पाकिस्तान चले जाए, बट इन इंडिया ऑल्सो विद इन द कंट्री दिस इज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग। कल्चर के नाम पे कुछ भी बोल दो, प्रैक्टिस के नाम पे कुछ भी बोल दो, फिर उसको जस्टिफाई करने के लिए वही बोल दोगे कि कल्चर है कि प्रैक्टिस है। हाउ डज दैट मेक सेंस? एंड again, to end it, I'll just ask you one simple question: where does it all end? The answer is nowhere. It can never end, because we all will always keep emphasizing that we need to protect our culture as if it is dying. No, Baba, you are not the only sole protector. Everyone thinks the same thing. That is why बाकी चीज़ों में हम पीछे रह जाते हैं, सिर्फ कल्चर को आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं। The culture is not dying. Bharatnatyam teachers are charging 1500 rupees an hour to single students. कुछ खत्म नहीं हो रहा. Keep it to yourself. If you keep it to yourself, at any particular point of time, you showcase it to your child. They will keep it to themselves. They will showcase it to their child. This is how culture keeps on going. The more you focus on it, the more you emphasize on it, the worse it gets, because it gets altered. So please, with this note, I'm ending it today just by saying, that the culture of our country is not dying, and we all are not the sole protectors. Live and let live. Be happy. Otherwise, 8 years down the road, you will create a new podcast. That will be all from my side. If you liked it, please let me know. And I think I'll be seeing you very shortly. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.